Hey guys, so today I am 31 weeks pregnant. Yay! I only have 7 to 11 weeks, somewhere in that range, until I will have a baby in my arms. And that's just crazy to think about because I haven't had a baby in 6.5 years, so it's going to be a really kind of surreal experience, I think. The birth and then actually having a newborn again and starting over kind of like as an adult now, which I was an adult. I got pregnant about a week before I turned 21 with Axel, so now, you know, hindsight's 2020, and I look back and I'm just like, I was so naive about so many things. And we've learned a lot, and we're hoping that we maybe do a little bit better this second time around. We were a little bit crazy and extreme with some of our parenting practices, and I think we will probably continue to be that way. Like we did elimination communication, which is responding to your baby's needs when it comes to using the bathroom, like right from the beginning. So Axel was like peeing in the potty at 3 weeks old. That was considered extreme. You know, we do the cloth diaper thing. I breastfeed on demand, all these kind of things. So things that were really weird to a lot of people in our circles, or at least in our family, was maybe a little bit weird. We're probably definitely going to be doing all those things again, but I think we will give ourselves a little bit more grace and understand, like, okay, we don't have to be perfect with all these things. That should make it a little bit less stressful than it was the first time around. But either way, we're really excited to welcome this new baby. And let's see, I need to update you guys on what has been going on this past week. This will be my first bump date or whatever that I'm uploading to our family vlog channel. I had actually put some vlogs up prior on my personal channel, but then I took them down, and it's just been kind of crazy because I haven't been consistent, but at least you'll have something and kind of get a feel for who we are as we get closer to our new baby being born. And that way, if you are interested in what we're doing or our lives, you'll feel like a little bit more involved and a part of us welcoming our new baby. So I think that's kind of cool. Like a few people that I follow on YouTube, it's nice to kind of follow them through their pregnancy or through these like big life events, because you do feel like you're somewhat involved in it. Just a really neat thing, and it's just the, you know, the new way of the world and communication and relationship. Anyways, feel free to comment on this and kind of let me know maybe if you're pregnant and maybe how far along you are or whatever, you know, whatever your deal is, and I'll be sure to respond to that. So anyway, back to what my symptoms have been. Primarily the issue is back pain, and it's like my lower back pains. Basically, there's like these 3 bones in your lower back, and the 2 side ones are like constantly getting out of place. So it causes a lot of pain, and where I can't walk a lot of the time, and I'm hobbling around, and it's just like, ah. So I have been going to the chiropractor once a week, and that does help, but it tends to get all messed up pretty quickly again right after being adjusted. So this Wednesday, today's Monday, on Wednesday I'm going to talk to my chiropractor and figure out what some things I can do, maybe some stretches or some different things I can do to try to prevent it from constantly getting out of place, because it's really excruciating sometimes, and I can't really get anything done whenever my back is dislocated. So hopefully I can find some relief soon with that, or get some good suggestions. Other than that, I have actually had a little bit of nausea, which is kind of odd because I haven't really had much nausea at all since the first trimester, and that's not been fun. Yesterday I woke up and I drank some green tea for breakfast, or at breakfast time. That was what I had before I had eaten anything. And within 20 minutes, I was like feeling so nauseous and ended up like puking all over the place, which was pretty horrible. Axel, my son, he's 6, he was in his room, and he's right across from the bathroom, but I had the door open. So he's like seeing me like vomit, and it was just liquid. It was just like green tea, you know? But he didn't realize that Patrick was gone. So he's like yelling, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy, Mommy needs a hug!" It was so cute. Besides that, I'm tired. I definitely, like, it'll be the middle of the day, and all of a sudden like a complete fatigue and exhaustion will come over me and I just need to nap. So Patrick has been absolutely incredible with letting me do that most of the time, as long as we're, you know, at home, which has been such a lifesaver, because it's like I feel it come over me and it's almost as if the baby, like something really important is going on in their development at that moment and I need to sleep so my body can actually help them develop. So I know it's crucial that I actually do rest when that happens. So I'm just trying to get as much rest as possible, because I know I'm going to be interrupted during my nighttime sleep and a lot once the baby is here, because obviously I'm probably going to be nursing this baby around the clock like I did with Axel, and that's time consuming and disruptive to your typical sleep patterns and schedules. So yeah, definitely taking advantage of the naps and the resting. My diet hasn't been super great. I've been eating quite a bit of sugar, which is like terrible, I know. And I started the caffeine thing like a month ago, maybe 5 weeks ago, and I hadn't been having caffeine most of my pregnancy, and then I started and now I'm like back on caffeine, which is terrible. So it's just either organic green tea or sometimes like bulletproof coffee, a small amount, which is just organic, like really good quality coffee beans with usually some fat mixed in it, and we have been sweetening it, which is no bueno. I don't know, it's just like I'm supposed to be eating all these really healthy things, but because it requires all this time to get everything prepared and like cooked, I'm just like going to easier things, which is not helpful to me or my baby that's developing. So trying to get that under wraps, but especially with my back stuff going on and my extreme fatigue and tiredness most of the time, it's hard for me to like imagine cooking a ton of food. But that's what I'm going to do. Like after this weekend is our baby celebration on Saturday, and after that my plan is to get like a good 4 meals, maybe a couple soups and a couple other things that are really healthy, really nutritious, and I can just bulk cook them and then stick them in our freezer. And then I might actually have someone help, I don't know, probably just have Patrick help me maybe when I'm about, I don't know, 36, 37 weeks, cook a bunch of food to put in the freezer, because obviously we're going to need easily accessible, healthy meals once the baby gets here. So that's something we definitely need to start thinking about. Let me see, is there anything else? I did order our cloth diapers yesterday. We already have quite a few cloth diapers, like all-in-ones that I bought several years ago, brand new on a special when we were thinking that we were going to have a baby a lot earlier. But yesterday I bought about 55, 56, something like that, diapers. They're the Green Mountain diapers, which are just plain organic cloth pre-folds, like just the pre-fold diapers, but they're actually snap diapers, but it's nothing, there's no covers on them or anything, it's just the actual cloth. And because we're going to be doing elimination communication, those are actually really good, because you can tell as soon as the baby wets their diaper, which is really helpful for the whole learning process, because they learn to feel that wetness, and I change them immediately. So that helps for kind of transitioning them into peeing elsewhere besides on their diaper, like a potty or, you know, wherever it is that we happen to be having them use the bathroom. Anyway, I think that's all for now, and I will let you guys go. And again, remember, like this video if you liked it, and subscribe, because we have lots to share. We just have to kind of get into the flow of things and get into a good routine as far as editing and filming and all that's concerned. So, all right, see you later, bye.